How's it feel to be like in a boss position?
So I'm used to being the boss because I'm the oldest in the family.
Wow.
I ask my siblings, my parents, they're used to it.
And are you bossing around everybody here?
Never. They boss me around.
They say they're very afraid of you. I mean, that's what the talk is behind your back.
That's great. I'm so happy.
But the companies love it. I mean, your clients love it. I spoke to some of your clients.
I love my clients.
Some of my friends work directly with you, and they're like, wow, the way she put it down and she gave me safety. And you should also be a therapist, by the way, because most of the times you're listening to their needs, no?
Right, that's why you're on my couch.
Wow, very good, very good. Well, that's creativity, by the way. The way you thought about that, even you said it before.
Creative environment.
Do you think then work, or you work and then you think?
I have to think about that.
Now we have the answer.
Yeah.
Right, very nice. And what do you think of Raquel? I mean, is she a good
Raquel
operations
is the
manager?
best. I don't know. She's just a good friend.
Very nice. Raquel, you think the same? Because you remember last time you told me that no.
The best. This is on camera here. We're on camera.
Yeah.
The best.
Very nice. Well, it's beautiful. There's beautiful chemistry over here. I mean,
always.
I think that's why GCNY is like on top, in a sense.
Chemistry, right? New York.
Wow.
It's really crazy, but it's part of the vibe.
Go crazy, New York. And why is it not on the new wall? I mean, I know this was
We're debuting this the first time, so you're the first to see it live.
I love it. I really love it.
I'm glad you like it.
This is my new working space. I noticed that you guys locked the door, but I'm
open
I'm good with the buzzer. So.
For you, open policy,
give him
open
the
door.
combo.
Right. So okay, Tzvi. What's your position?
Project manager.
Right. I saw you like when they do the shoots, you're always over there. Like
I hover.
Opinion.
I don't really do much, but I watch other people do stuff.
Is it really?
Oh yeah, that's what a project manager does.
You also seem like you're like an extra, just when they're shooting the commercials and they need you. No, in a good way.
Oh.
That you jump in with the looks like that. I mean,
you mean just like the way?
Yeah.
I'm like a background character. You mean?
Yeah, in a sense.
I know I'm very generic looking, right?
Yeah. You have that. Like the first time I saw you, I wasn't sure if you're a statue or like no, you're like really perfect.
No, I can contribute a little bit.
Right. Wow. And he's looking for a shidduch. Okay, yeah. So
ladies,
send in emails to Podsitivity.
Oh, I thought to you, yeah.
No, there's no email address yet.
You can send
Elliot
my
Weber Media and Jay would do it.
No.
You're going to Weber?
It's going to be a flood because this is seen by millions of people. So I'm serious. Listen, one at a time. But Tzvi, what's really like you wake up with ideas that I always had this question. I'm going to ask it from you as well. Do you, like I notice when I go to sleep, creative ideas come up even though I'm trying to sleep. Or when I wake up, creative ideas happen. Do you find that? Like,
oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, it's the life of a creative. It's a curse, really. But it's like, yeah, you always have to have like your notebook, right? Use like an app on my phone. As soon as you think of something, the brain is a great place to think of ideas, but it's not a good place to store them.
Right.
So you have to like write it down right away,
And how do you recharge? Do you feel like you have to recharge for the creativity to work, or just a nonstop?
So far I haven't taken a vacation, so we'll see.
Yeah.
One is coming up though.
Nice. Well, you deserve it, and I'm gonna speak to Ricky about it. So.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Up over here.
Right.
All right.
Are we going back? Yeah.
I want to add one thing on creativity.
Yeah.
Because for our clients, we're always thinking about them. I'm in the shower. I'm thinking about how I could make a better product for the hair company. How I'm driving on driving and I see a billboard. We should do that, something similar for our client, different, make it better. But we live our clients.
Yeah.
That's her.
Really?
No, if she sees a billboard, she'll just stop in the middle, grab your notebook, take a sketch.
Wow.
We live our clients. So really, whenever we see an opportunity that we think could work for them, it really that's what we want for our clients, right, Ricky?
Right.
100%.
So, Ricky,
I only use my clients' products.
Yeah.
My husband sometimes complains.
Yeah. I actually do the same, by the way. Now, between the clients that we have is like Klein's Naturals and Klein's Ice Cream and Refresh.
Nice
I thought. So also, yeah, it is it is.
No,
they deserve it, by the way.
Yeah.
They're some of the top brands, and they're doing great marketing through social media. I have a question for you, by the way. You do sales, right? I think you're like the entrance
I
of somebody.
I like sales, but I like the word. I feel like people get scared, but I'm the one that introduces them to the greatness of GCNY.
Right. So my question to you is like, what's the art of a sale? What's How do you determine a person? It's an overloaded question, but if you can touch on.
I think it's really just being truthful and honest and understanding what's going on with the client, what their pain point is, what their needs are, and then seeing how you could address it. And if you really listen to them and address those needs, they want you.
And I also noticed that a lot of people call marketing a scam, and I actually understand why, by the way, because many people, when they're in the beginning of my business, I'm putting myself in a vulnerable position. I was that scam because I was trying my best, but I wasn't doing my best. It was a little bit messy, you know. I lost a few big clients because of that. I was very new, and I was trying and pushing, but I didn't meet their needs. So that's why people sometimes call it a scam. Either they don't have the right budget or they go to the wrong guy and that person messes them up. So can we put a positive image on a marketing company now in the next 5 minutes?
Every once in a while I meet with people that have been through that scam, and my job is so much harder.
Right.
Because they're so scared. They're like, what are you going to do? But that's why we hire the best people that there are here. I mean, our team here of 27 people, they're all the best in their space. So whether it's copywriting, whether it's social media, like you do, or it's, design.
Right.
So because of that, we really are able to meet their needs in a way that maybe somebody who's just starting out with one assistant.
So you're giving credit to the team. That's 100%. What you're saying, like that.
100%.
Wow. And what do you do with budget? Because I can imagine that people comment to you almost daily and say like, yeah, I have a budget of $1,800, and you're like, yeah, that's one ad in the paper. Like,
right.
So what do you do with these people? Do you send them to a different company? Do you?
Well, if it's a good business, I'll definitely tell them to get like some kind of like
a loan.
And you know what? We've even offered to partner with some companies.
Yeah.
For a percentage of it. Why not? If it's a really
good
company.
So you're buying out companies now.
Why not?
Wow, that's why you're so rich. Wow.
That's why we're able to afford this.
Wow. And also, can you define marketing? If I have to define it in one word, I always say it's basically your product, what is it, and to whom is it? You know, who is it serving? Is that what marketing means?
Yes, but we don't only do that. Like, we also start at the beginning of companies, like branding, tone of voice, messaging, who they are, even naming.
So it's not just marketing, right?
Exactly, it's not just marketing.
So there's branding, marketing, advertising. That you also do ad placements, right? Yeah, you help a client decide where to
what to do with how to do their marketing.
Wow.
So that's marketing. But there's that beginning stage of who we are, what we stand for, what we're going to do, what our vision is that we help them define. So that's like a little bit further.
Nice. Okay, and Raquel, what do you, by the way, now I know what Ricky does. She scams the new prospects. I wasn't smart enough to say it, but you didn't. I'm kidding. What do you...
I told you my team.
Yeah. Well, now we're interviewing the actual team.
So right now, I'm director of marketing for GCNY.
Wow.
So thinking about GCNY and how we could better our clients, do a lot of the HR fun events here at GCNY. Mm-hmm. There's a lot that goes on behind the craziness. So that's me. That's where we're at. Meeting you here today, you know.
Oh, this is part of the...
This is all part of the operation.
Ah.